And we're going to get it out. The Arise Heart.
It's ridiculous, man. There's no way you can tell me this deck is not tier 1.
Exactly. I agree with me.
Full complete combo for both archetypes with the worst. I still didn't normal summon for turn. Yo, I'm clipping that. I went full combo and we didn't normal summon for turn.
Yeah, we did normal. Alright guys, today we're going to be breaking down and showing off. I did this in yesterday's live stream for you guys that weren't there, happened to be live. I went full Scareclaw combo and Kashtira. This deck can play through interruptions, negates, doesn't matter, going first, going second. It's even more impressive going first. In this matchup here, you're going to watch me go first. I'm not even going to normal summon for turn, guys, and we're going to go full Scareclaw combo and full Kashtira combo and lock him out of zones as well, too. So make sure you tune in. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely the best channel for Scareclaw content. And I'll let you guys just kind of watch back the part of the video for the live stream, and I'll kind of come in and talk about a few things as well.
Let's go first this game. This is why I want to get some of the spell count down, because sometimes you will get stuff like this. Let's go reasoning first, and then I'll know what to pull with the Fenrir. And if he has anything, we have Talons to draw 2 cards. No, I'm not going to trigger his effect here. Let's go Fenrir effect.
And as you guys can tell, I do this with the worst hand possible, right? We had a really bad hand, but like I mentioned here in a moment, it's how you turn a bad hand into a good hand very fast with this deck. And it's always very easy to do with Scareclaw. You just have to know your deck, and the deck has to be built correctly, and you have to know the cards that are in it, and then make sure you combo correctly. So this is where I can see, right, my hand's not the greatest, but I'm very able to take a bad hand just from the reasoning. Even if the reasoning didn't go what we wanted, we hit anything else, all I had to do was that's why I waited to use the reasoning first. So, because I'm pretty sure he was going to guess a 7, which he did. So if we even hit like a unicorn or whatever it may have been, or the Scareclaw Kashtira, we just go Fenrir effect and pull unicorn, summon unicorn and go unicorn effect. Or if it was a Scareclaw that we hit, if he'd guessed like a like a 4 or something like that, right? We have the arrival, so we were good either way.
Fenrir effect. Let's go Scareclaw Kashtira. That'd be a good extender at this point, because I can use it to get rid of him.
But yeah, there's no way you guys can't tell me this deck is tier 1 after watching this video. So watch how I go through and combo, and we combo correctly. If there's anything I would have done different, I'll let you guys know as we go through.
Field spell. And this is just your really standard, combo with this deck, guys. Being able to do that helps out so much, because now our bad hand.
Oh, and we're beating up tier, if that makes anyone feel any better. So don't feel bad about the person we're playing against.
It doesn't really matter which 3 you pull. We'll pull the multi-attack for follow-up turn.
So if you want to see a video of tier getting destroyed, continue watching.
The Richart, remember? So you're going to go Arrival here, bring him back so we can...
and I do this just to spite him. So watch this.
You know what, I will. You're not going to move and play my card, I will.
So bam. And ta-da, now we got Birth. And we have Richard.
And look, we drew another one off of that, so he still didn't stop us. He played right into that for us.
And we get to draw an extra card because we have more than 3 more cards in field and defense. And perfect, we got the field spell, which is exactly what we needed there.
That's why this deck is so insane.
So now we can go pull the level 4 Kashtira. Here's where we'll go try hard, because it's important you go try hard first here, because if you use his effects, it locks you into Exceed monsters, so that's why you have to go try hard first. So we'll go him, and then now we can go Shangri-La. This is where the dude messaged me is real cool dude, and I appreciate him not resigning, because that's why I have trouble, like most YouTubers, trying to get videos like this done, like Sam mentions all the time in his videos. Shout out to Sam if he happens to watch. Luckily the dude didn't resign, because I was going through and doing some crazy plays. Most people would have already quit, and we're still not quite done yet. Combo. Now we'll go his effect, so we can banish the unicorn, because we haven't used Birth yet, remember? So we haven't used Birth, so we can go banish unicorn, trigger Birth, bring back unicorn, and pull Papyrus. So plus we can go ahead and lock a zone here too. We don't want to destroy a card in the field, because we have to destroy one of our cards, so we definitely don't want to do that.
Alright, here we're gonna go unicorn, guys. We started with this god-awful hand, guys. Look how quick I fixed our hand, and we went full combo.
And we went through half the deck too, guys. We had a bad hand, and I went through half the deck with a bad hand. Imagine what I could do with a good hand.
Check out my Fenrir.
Really didn't matter which one we go in here, but I always like Fenrir. Just in case something did happen, we did have Fenrir on the board. Here's where we go Diablos next. So then we can go Diablos effect.
Diablos effect. We'll put
back the unicorn because you want me to bring back Unicorn Birth.
Clinic gets tier. Oh, I get to beat up tier. Oh, that's good. It's always a good day. We're gonna go and get rid of that.
And they're just playing a standard tier build, as you could tell from the extra deck. So nothing too fancy. We'll go ahead and lock out 3 zones, guys. 3 zones. And we went full combo with both decks. And we're going to get it out. The Arise Heart.
It's ridiculous, man. There's no way you can tell me this deck is not tier 1.
Exactly. I agree with me.
Full combo for both archetypes with the worst. I still didn't normal summon for turn. Yo, I'm clipping that. I went full combo and we didn't normal summon for turn.
Yeah, we did normal. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and pause here, guys. So we went full combo with both decks. So at this point, what we've got, right, just to explain the board for anyone that's not too familiar with either archetype, right, if you're coming to this new. So Triheart, right, he's unaffected by anything that's summoned to the field automatically goes into defense. So that means the only thing go in attack are link monsters. He's also unaffected by cards in defense. So everything that he's put in defense, he's unaffected by them. You can also use his effect to, like I did there, to bring back a Scareclaw Scareclaw level 3 from the graveyard to your side of the field, and then add a Scareclaw from your deck to your hand. A Scareclaw monster from your deck to your hand. So that's just the link monster. So then we have a Rise Heart. A Rise Heart has multiple effects. So each chain link, if a card is banished, you can basically attach one, basically from yours or your opponent's, to give him up to 3 cards. Then once he gets up to 3, then you can remove 3 and then target a card and banish it. As well, Diablos just lets us get rid of more of their extra deck cards and help lock out more of their zones. Shangri-La, and this, I mostly use it just really for extender plays to bring out like the Fenrir that we'll bring out here in just a moment in the video. Plus lock out their zones. I usually don't really care about the lock out the zones. I just did it for this, just for, you know, basically for a video that I clipped here. But that's basically it. Then we have the Birth, right? So if he plays any spell cards, they would be, if he has 3 or more cards in graveyard, we can pick 3 cards in graveyard, banish them. He has no cards in graveyard because, right, we got a walking macrocosmos. All of his cards go banished. And the field spell gives us more attack, and if one of our one of our Kashtira monster effects resolves, we can also pop a card on the field. So there's almost like nothing this dude can do at this point. The only thing he could do is, like, even if you book of Eclipses, we still have the Triheart on the field that he would have to get over. He would get his zones back at least, but even with that, he would, you know, still have to get over that to be even able to attack. So go to Shangri-La, bring back Mr. Fenrir.
Special summon, give me Mr. Fenrir.
And then we just go ahead and pop him. Because the Druid Swarm, right, he doesn't go to the graveyard, guys. He has to trigger in the graveyard. He's being removed from play, so his effect doesn't activate. So that's why I went ahead and destroyed him with that. Might as well. I'm going to go Duster here, get rid of our back row. The Birth effect to banish, we can't really use. And our board's full anyway, so I don't need to bring any more cards back. At this point, my deck's done what it's supposed to do. I accidentally activated this here, but it's actually kind of I should have waited later, just in case he did something to save it so we could banish. I ended up getting rid of Diablos, which is good because we needed to clear our board anyway. Because all I would have done if he didn't resign would have just went full. I would have overextended. We'd go into the Triheart to link some of those cards off anyway, so we could go, you know, multi-attack with Scareclaw. Or I could have went for, I guess, for Underworld Goddess and then go Triheart effect and then just Swarm and OTK. So there's multiple different ways we could have done it. So he's going to go Lightning Storm. I go Arrival. So the only thing could have died was Triheart. Triheart doesn't die because I removed the Arrival from play to keep him alive. Alright, so I'm going to go Sharon effect. So since he did that, I can activate Fenrir. So we'll go Fenrir effect, banish, which also means now our Shangri-La can activate and we can lock out another zone. So that's what I'm trying to do here, but the game kind of like glitches or something, then he ends up resigning. because he's only going to have one zone left. And that's it, guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought about the deck. I tried to add a little bit of commentary through it. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys thought and what more you'd like to see. Hopefully you guys see why this deck is tier 1 and why it's I feel like I'm pretty much turned a rogue deck into a meta deck at this point, or in the process of turning a rogue deck into a meta deck. So definitely make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.